Okay, so I am actually just going to look up the Kate Spade logo. Just because what I'm doing is kind of confusing to you guys, so I don't want to confuse you any more than I already have. This one's probably the highest resolution one that I've come across. Let's see, this one. This one's 800 by 235. This one is 2500 by 1250, so we'll go with this one. Oh, well, whatever. I don't know what the site is, but it's a decent logo, so should work. Let's see, where am I? Got to go back to Constant Contact here. I've been away for a little while, so I'm gonna log back in. Hopefully it's saved all my changes that I made in the last video. I'm going to go to campaigns because that's where we were. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Click on that to get back into it. Takes a little while to load. Okay, so here we were. I was trying some different options. I think what we're going to have to do with this is we're going to have to build it in Photoshop or Illustrator or InDesign and then bring it in. Because I could not figure out a way to... my cat's here again. She's been next to me here. Anyway, I can't find a way to... I found a way to add a black background to the text, but I couldn't figure out a way to move the text like on top of the black spacer. So I mean, I can move it above it or below it. So I've decided we're just going to create a graphic in a different software and then export that as a PNG or JPEG file and then just bring it in. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and replace this. Upload a file. We're going to bring in that Kate Spade logo that I just pulled. Just to totally copy that Kate Spade email. I mean, you know, for the most part. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but it should be pretty close. So I'm uploading that. Done. And I can click on that and then insert. Okay, so that's looking pretty decent. I think that their text was smaller and this whole thing has like a gray background. So I can change the background color here by clicking on this, make it white. Maybe I can change the text size to like 12. Just to, I think it'll make it look a little bit cleaner to make it, keeps on doing that, but just trying to, I guess if I just highlight instead of double clicking, looks a little bit better. So that's pretty dang close to what they have. They used a slightly different font, but anyway, I think what I'll do, let's see, maybe I can just copy this. So what if I just take this out? So what if I just delete all of these, except for one, and then change the background color on this, oops. So basically I copied this navigation that we pulled in from over here. That's how we originally made this, and then I just did this. I duplicated it here. Here it is, and then I just started deleting cells out of it by clicking within them and pushing the trash can. So here we are. I think I can do free shipping and free returns to all 50 states. Okay, so I got that in there, and I can make this text white. Then I can make the background on this. Oops. I can make the background color black. Ooh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Yeah, this will fix it. Okay, so this is the background color on the text, like almost like a highlight color. Yeah, edit highlight color. And then this is the actual text color, so I just had the wrong thing. So I can actually delete this divider thing that I created earlier. And this button, this is actually a, well, no, this isn't a button. This is a text. This is, so just by clicking on it and pushing the trash can. Okay, so I basically was able to, you know, do this. I think maybe I'll make it bold and size 12. It looks a little bit closer to the original. And I think, you know, I'm not quite sure how they added the text on top and then with the Shop Now button on top of the actual graphic. I'm not totally sure how they did that. I mean, I could try text, just adding that. See, it just won't let me do it on top of... Yeah, it just won't let me do that. Okay, let's see if I can add a button on top of it, because this one looks like it has a Shop Now button here. Which actually, this whole thing might just be one image with all the text and everything added to it, and it's just, they just made this a link to the Shop Now page, so wherever you click on it, it goes, like, so this button isn't even really technically a button because the whole clickable area is the image, but that's probably what they did. Let's see, I doubt I can put a button on top of this image. Yeah, I probably, I mean, if I wanted to add one in, I can, but I'll just click on that and delete it. So what I'll do is maybe I will add this all in to my graphic and then just replace it. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So if we go into AI, we'll open that up. I actually have something that's kind of bothering me anyway about this that I might fix. So this shape and this shape, I was thinking about combining these two with the Pathfinder tool. Unite. So this is the Unite button. If you hover on it, it says Unite. And then I'm going to add that back on and maybe make it like this instead. Because that line that was going through the letters was bothering me. And let's see, let's click and drag. Oops, I'm going into my old text box. I want to click and drag a new text box in here. And then we just need to look. You've been added to our mailing list and will now be among. So okay, I'm going to change the text size. I'm going to change this to Helvetica because that's what we've been using. Maybe, you know, 14 point, because that's basically what we've been using on the website. We'll make this all white. It's not totally white here. Make all these 0. Just changing the text color here. You know, I have it highlighted. Come here, that's the fill color. Let's see, did my spelling this right? And we'll now be among the first to hear about new arrivals. New arrivals, big events, and special offers. Let's see. Period. Did it have anything there? And then what's next? As a special treat, enjoy 15% off your next purchase, which is okay. Text box is not big enough, so I'll click and drag. Oh crap. If that ever happens, just click back on the top like I did. Sorry, this is taking me. Treat. Enjoy 15% off here. In stores and online with code. Ooh, gosh, I'm not going to put that code on there. In stores and online with code. I'll just put some X's in. This has a lot of leading, so if I click in here and put my cursor, I can see that. I'm just going to cancel that. If I click in here, and then if I do Command A, I can select everything in this text box. Command A is select all. And then if I go back to that properties panel over here, and I can change my leading. It's at 70, and I don't want it that much. I want it to be like, I don't know, 18 or something. And then we'll put a return in here, because, yeah, they have quite a few. So maybe something like, oops, grab the wrong thing. I'll make sure this is centered. So one thing, I need to maybe bold this text. And then I also want to make it all caps. There should be an easy way to do that. Here. I don't want it to hyphenate, but, well, I can go into Window, make sure I don't have that highlighted anymore. Type, I wonder if it's under paragraph. I'm trying to make it all capital. Window, type, character. Oh, here. So I had to go into show options. If you want to hide options, you can hide them as well, but in this little stacked menu here. And this is what I was looking for. So the all caps button. So if I triple click in here, or just do a Command A, I can go here and make everything all caps. Let's see. You've been added to our email list. I will now be among the first to hear about new arrivals, big events, and special offers. Yeah. Okay, let's make sure that, and then we can just create that button. Sorry if you guys can hear my son's little thing that he's watching. Okay, so I might actually make this just a little bit smaller. Maybe like 13 or 12 maybe. Might be too small, but I need room for my button, so I'm just going to go ahead and make it smaller. And maybe, yeah, I better not make it any smaller than that. This one is a little bit different because, let's see, maybe I'll do this. So if I get my white arrow tool, grab that, and actually I'm going to make it the same as this one, so it's going to have the, oops, it's going to have the same fill color, the same stroke color and everything. I feel like it might improve the legibility of this. Let's see. Kind of want to see what this looks like. All the same. Kind of like that, but I'm not loving this text. But we're running out of time. Anyway, I will export this out as a PNG as well, and I will bring this into Constant Contact. I'll figure out exactly my color scheme, but in the next video we'll continue building in the email builder within Constant Contact.